Hello and welcome back, Dine to DIY fam. You are here for day 6 of 25 days of Christmas DIYs. Are you guys tired of me yet? Hopefully not, because we have so many more days to go. But I don't know about you guys, but these days are honestly just flying by. I can't believe we're on day 6 already. So this project does not end up originally how I had planned, but I think it turns out even better. So let's get into it. So I'm going to give this little rolling pin looking thing a makeover. This is from Dollar Tree, and I just started by taking off the raffia bow and then using some apple barrel paint, just a white color, and I'm giving that 2 good coats of paint on the top just to cover up the words that say falling leaves. And then I took this Christmas green color from Apple Barrel and I'm going to paint the handles in this color, but first I just needed to sand off that white paint that I accidentally got everywhere. And so with the handles, I'm just kind of taking a little bit more time, slowing down a little bit so that way I don't have to like touch up the white areas. So taking my time on the base of the handles, and then the longer part of the handle is it's smooth sailing, just longer brush strokes and whatnot. And I gave that about 3 coats. I gave each handle about 3 coats. And I really love the color of this green. So stunning, so vibrant. I think they are beautiful. After that, I'm just taking some Mod Podge and I'm going to seal the handles. And I wish I would have sealed the rest of the piece as well, because I did not use the Mod Podge to seal the white paint, and I definitely should have. I think that's kind of what caused my downfall. Here in a second you will see what I'm talking about. So after that, I decided to use these like peel and stick vinyl pieces. These are from the Target Dollar Spot, and I got these like 2 years ago, so I don't know if the stickiness is kind of just worn off or what. Like, I don't know if they were just not super sticky to begin with, but they definitely don't work out for me. So I started by just weeding out the background, and then I took some transfer tape, and then I'm just going to transfer that on to the project. At first, everything was going as planned. It was working how it was supposed to, but once I started pulling it off of the project, it was turning into a disaster. It was not sticking at all, and then the transfer tape was also ripping off pieces of the paint that I had just painted. So like I said, I don't know if I should have sealed it in the beginning with the Mod Podge, or if maybe that didn't even matter and it still would have came out, the way that it did. So I was trying to regroup and come up with new ideas, like maybe I should use a different part of that vinyl pack or whatnot, but I was like, no, I did the green handles because I wanted to do the red on top. So, I didn't want to do the black one or the green one. So I just kind of tried to stick with it. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I'm going to seal it with the Mod Podge, and then everything will stick nicely on there, and we can get back to how I envisioned this in the beginning. So I added a good layer of Mod Podge, used my blow dryer to help speed things up, and maybe I didn't give it enough drying time because it just turns into an absolute disaster after this. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can just place everything on individually, right? And then I'm just going to seal it again with some Mod Podge. So do that. I got the border on semi of the way, like, it was kind of working, but it wasn't. So then I used the piece that was already on the transfer tape to put it back on, but once I started pulling it off, it started pulling that layer of the Mod Podge. As you can see, those little bubbles right there. So I was like, okay, goodbye, cruel world. That's it for me. I'm done crafting. Kidding. So anyways, okay, I trashed that, peeled off that layer of Mod Podge that I had just put on, which was actually really satisfying. Like, I don't know, something about peeling it off, it was pretty fun. Okay, so I peeled that off, and then I regrouped and found something else that I can put on this little sign, and I picked out this Christmas ornament from Dollar General, and I'm going to just adhere that using some E6000 and hot glue, doing a couple of dabs of the E6000, leaving some space for the hot glue, and then just placing that down directly into the middle of that sign. But seriously, like, how cute is it starting to look? I instantly loved it as soon as I put that little ornament on the top. So adorable. So next I'm taking these stickers from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be using one snowflake and then this brilliant red color. It's some acrylic paint that I ordered off of Amazon, and I'm I'm going to do a thick coat on the top of that snowflake, and then I'm just going to flip it over and start stamping it all over my project where I see fit. So on the one side, I did a full snowflake, and you can see the first stamp kind of didn't really fill it in as much as I wanted, so I just went back in with some more paint and did it again. And then on the other side, I just did like halves of the little snowflakes, or the little snowflake, and I love how that turned out. So cute. So my last step for this project was to take some raffia, and I just made 2 small raffia bows, and then I glued one onto each of the handles. And here is how it turned out. How stinking cute is this, you guys? Oh my goodness, I am seriously obsessed with those little snowflake stamps. Like, I think that is so adorable. And I'm telling you, it turned out way better than what my original project was going to look like. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, mishaps happen, and sometimes things just don't turn out the way that you originally planned, and sometimes they just turn out even better. So I'm here to tell you, make all those mistakes, go back, regroup, all that good stuff. So, and that's why I left those parts in the video. I just want to show you and try to be transparent with you guys that not all projects come out on the first run. So don't be afraid to make those mistakes and just have fun doing it, you know? Anyways, you guys, thank you all so much for joining me for day 6. Here's some of the other projects that I've made in the previous days. So if you have not already watched those videos, definitely go check those crafts out. I had a lot of fun making all those as well. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe, ring that notification bell if you have not already done so. And I will see you guys for day 7. Woo! All right, bye.